Hey, thank you for joining us today. It's another great day at Carolina Sewing Back, and happy Easter to you. Easter's coming a little bit early this year in 2016, and I just wanted to bring a few little projects to you that I feel like will be great as giveaways and treats, but also for those of you who are training young kids and teaching them how to sew these days. I think that these objects and projects would be great for them as well. They're easy to learn. I'm going to share with you a few sites too that you can actually go to, because sometimes hands-on learning where you see that instructor go step by step is really simple as well. I think I found a bunch of cute things to bring to you this time. A lot of people have been sewing carrots for a while, but these are my special carrots, and I just want to let you know that if you come by Carolina Sewing Back this week, I want to make this pattern or handout to you free. So when you purchase your orange and your green fabric, it'll already come with a handout for you that'll have the pattern pieces in there, but I'm going to sew this one for you this morning. These are great to go ahead and fill with treats, sweets, or maybe a little bit of money. And we've got the little bunny bags too, so I want to bring these to you this morning and show you. These are actually found at stitchedbycrystal.com, and she was the creator of these cute bunny bags, and you can find those at her website, but we're going to stitch one of those this morning as well. You can actually add a face to your bunny by using your software. I like to use my Destiny sewing machine where I can actually scan something in, or you can actually draw something on as well. So this little cute face was simply added using the great new tulip markers, and they come in a lot of different ways. We sell these at the store, so you can pick them up. Not only are they great for little projects like this when you just real quick want to add a detail, you can also use these in your embroidery projects. If, for instance, something didn't quite fill in exactly, these are permanent. They're fine tipped and blunt tipped, so they make it great for the job. Some packs have a lot of different colors. Kids love doing these. My little 10-year-old had fun with me putting bunny faces on. Anything they can draw on the fabric is fun. So let's go ahead and get started. So today let's start first with the bunny. And all you need for that are your fabrics that you choose. We're going to have 2 outer fabrics and 2 lining fabrics. Your lining will be your ears, so you'll see those. And all you're going to do is take 2 of those and put right sides together. And once you have right sides together on both sets, we want to go ahead and stitch around the ear portion and the top of the bag, which is going to be here. So we're going to start here and stop here. And I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see me on camera, but we're going to go ahead and just run about a 1/4 inch seam, maybe a scant 1/4 inch all the way around at a regular stitch length of 2.5. I wouldn't take my stitch length out, but if you wanted to take it into about a 2, you can get your curves a little nicer and tighter. So a stitch length of 2.0 is a good tip to remember anytime you're sewing curves. You can just naturally sew your curve a lot tighter with that closer stitch length. Now at crystal.com, she has the pattern there for you, and you can increase or decrease this pattern, of course. All you're going to do then is take your 2 linings and outer bag portions and put those right side together. This is my lining, the dot, so I'm going to stop here. I'm going to leave an opening at the bottom of this bag. Stop at the corner and turn. As you stitch up the side, you'll see that the lining of your bag and the outer portion of your bag begin to get stitched right together. Be sure to pop your ears out of the way. Pull the needle up, cut the thread, and you're actually done. So we're ready to turn now. I've left an opening right at the bottom of the bag. These bags are so fun, and the person that receives them is really probably not going to care if the bottom is stitched or not, so I actually left my bottoms open, but you can go ahead and hand whip those closed if you would like, or you can just go ahead and fill it with your special treats. You're going to press your bunny ears outward, pull them out, and I like to use a point turner for this, or get your purple thing and stick that in there, and you'll get everything pushed straight out. And when you're done, this is what you have. And mine still has the opening in the bottom, and all you do is do one simple knot at the top, and your bunny bag's complete. So if you wanted to, of course, you can add a face with the tulip markers, or you can stitch on a face by hand, or you can scan something in with your software or your Destiny. Aren't they just sweet? This one actually fits perfect. You can just put an egg in here and drop it right in for bunny money. You know, some kids get to that point where that's what they would rather have. So let's go on and do our carrots now. So we'll be completely ready for Easter. The carrots are so simple. What you'll need is the carrot wedge piece. And I noticed as I was out and about that a lot of different people do these several different ways, but this is my pattern. And I selected 3 ears, and the ears are so simple, they're just little U's. And so once you have those, you're just going to cut 6 of these, place them right sides together. To be honest with you, some of them are really cute if you just want to use your scraps up for this too, and to make them all different. So I make my ears, and a lot of times, my leaves, and a lot of times when I do these, they don't actually fit on my curve exactly. So if they don't fit exactly on the curve, then you can go ahead and, when you stitch these together, run a basting stitch and pull that a little bit, okay? So what we're going to do today is we're going to stitch across all of these at about 1/4 of an inch. And then we're going to place this along the curve, leaving 1/4 of an inch on the side. Can you see that? So we're going to leave 1/4 of an inch on the side because we're actually going to have to place that right sides together and stitch. Now on mine, the way I like to do it is I like to make a casing. I use my leaves and my carrot to actually make the casing for me, and the way that I do that is on this 1/4 of an inch line, I'm actually just going to sew one more time all the way across the curve of my carrot and the leaves. That will join the leaves to the carrot, and then I move down about 1/2 an inch from that stitch and run another stitch. That creates a casing for you so that you can actually run a nice ribbon through there. The way that looks when it's done is they'll look like this, but your casing is actually sewn, and you can see a row here and then a row 1/2 an inch from that first row, okay? That leaves a great little casing here for you. Once that's done, you're just going to place your right sides together, and this time we're just going to go straight down the carrot's edge about 1/4 of an inch. I do like to back tack on this. Make sure that your leaves are tucked out of the way. I found no need for pinning on this, but you are on a bias edge, so don't pull on that as you stitch. Just allow your machine to just move that fabric through just perfectly. When you get done, you're going to want to trim that point at the bottom before you turn it, and then you're just going to turn it right side out. Now if you wanted your carrots for decoration, you can surely just stuff them with filling, or again you can put treats in them. I just run a ribbon right through my casing, or in this instance we use twine, and I thought it was just so cute and kind of rustic looking. And you can do them in just so many different varieties and ways. And just tie them right off, and you've got filled goodies. And I think they're just sweet. They're nice soft toys for Easter. I hope that you'll take the time to try some of these out, and please remember that if you come by the shop, I'll be sure to give you a Destiny face that you can scan into your Destiny machine by Baby Lock, so that you don't have to draw one on but we'll also provide you with the pattern for the carrot when you stop by. We have lots of pre-cuts for our bunny and our carrot, so stop by and see us today. Thanks for joining us.